Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Batman Arkham Asylum for the PlayStation 3. In the last episode, we rescued Quincy Sharp, however we still have the matter of Harley Quinn, and now Joker's magical button has let loose all of the lunatic guys that were in the penitentiary. So they're all now running around. Poison Ivy has been let loose. It's all going mad. Oh, hello. Have you seen Poison Ivy? Hey! Right, so these are the lunatics. They run towards you, jump on Batman, and then they'll just sap away his health very quickly. So what you want to try and do is counter them as they jump at you, and then you'll get them onto the ground, and then you need to ground pound to do the ground takedown. They can only be defeated by the ground takedown. Despite being by far the smallest of the mooks you beat up, they are the only ones that you can't simply punch into a takedown. They have to be taken out with a ground takedown. You can punch them, and it will get them on the ground for a considerable amount of time. They do stay down for a long time, but they will only dizzy them. A simple punch will never take them down.
Surprise! You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us. Well, now there is. I know, you're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya.
Oh, well, surely that means we have to do it, right? A double dare. Right, Harley Quinn is just going to be swinging on that thing all the time. So, we can't do anything about her. We can't even throw a batarang at her. We do want to try and take out the mooks, though, because they will be going after the gun. As long as that doesn't keep happening. Right, this guy's got a gun now. And now he's grabbed that. Any other mook will attempt to pick it up after a while. They'll spend most of the time just trying to punch you, but every now and then one of them will run over to the gun. She actually got in my way and turned Batman around during that takedown. I didn't notice that while playing. Yeah. So now this guy's going to go after the guns. So try and take care of them first. But once Batman's in the combo, you can go... you can go right from one side of the room to the other. Ooh, that was badly timed. Plus, yeah, you got a very loud alarm warning you that they're going to do that. Which is more than can be said for the later games, where no such alarm exists. Right in the butt.
Keep away. Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
I don't know why, there's something about that kiss that makes it sound like there should have been a slight delay. I don't know why. I mean, there are moments where it really does sound like the actors interrupt themselves. I can't tell if it's just badly edited or if that's just how they did it. Like, earlier on we had Joker, when the Titan Mook had a heart attack, and you went, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well! Like, it's like he interrupted himself.
Taped patient evaluation 5. Victor is not responding well to treatment. Victor, yesterday we spoke about the people you killed.
Ah, the zombies.
They are all people, Victor.
They are zombies. Continuously shuffling through the daily grind, waiting for someone to liberate them.
You mean kill them? The police report states that you've murdered, or liberated if you like, 20 young women in the last 3 months. Each had her throat slit and was left posed.
They were all lucky to be chosen to receive my gift.
I doubt they would agree with you.
Really? How about you, Miss Cassidy? As you take the elevator to your apartment each night, open the 6 locks to apartment 433. Remember you forgot to buy your cat food. Again,
How do you know
as
where
you sit down on your favorite red chair, cat on lap, just waiting for something to happen. I can make it happen, Sarah. I am your salvation.
Okay, so Zaz is not only a serial killer, he's also a creepy stalker. That's just when you thought he couldn't get any creepier. So that's that how Zaz sees it. Is it he's freeing people from the terrors of life? Why didn't you just commit suicide by doing that? That's a weird. Oh, is that what that is? A pacification system, by which it means if you stand in it too long, it will kill you. You think Zaz would commit suicide, but I guess at the same time, maybe he just feels like he needs to be there to free people? I don't know. Serial killer. That's all we need to know. He kills people. He's a bad guy. He's somehow capable of working out where he is, where people live, despite the fact that he is clearly insane. See, this is why this is where you need to get the power amplifier for the cryptographic sequencer. It makes things it makes it a lot easier. Oh great, we're locked in. Yeah, it's took me back to the bit before this area, which we don't want to go to just yet. All we need to do is just remember where it is we need to go. Which, thankfully, you have the lunatics there to help you. There's still one dead in here. Somewhere, on the other side. There he is. He lived further away a moment ago. So now they're all out. I don't know why, I'm thinking there was a Riddler trophy in one of these. There isn't. There's no Riddler trophies in any of these. Right, follow the lunatics. Hello. The crazy thing is, sometimes when your Batman just punches them rather than catching them, they can go really high into the air, and if you get them high enough, it will actually knock them out. I did it by complete accident. We're seeing it later on, and that was hilarious and awesome. So how did I do that? All I did was punch him. How strong is Bat? That must be the biggest bat punch Batman's ever done. So he went so high in the air and knocked him out. There's flies. That's like a fly sound effect. Mind you, when have these people ever washed? Oh, what have we got here? So, for some reason, Calendar Man's cell is in the same placement with all the lunatics. You know, that would drive you insane, though, if all you can ever just hear is ah! That would drive me insane. And then I'd sound just like them. Or maybe they're soundproof, I don't know. The middle room certainly wouldn't be. Prometheus. No pass me. There's nothing up here, by the way. It's completely pointless up here. Can't get through. We won't be able to until later. I'm not sure how much later, but I usually just come in here post-game.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Babs? Got a little problemo for you.
Okay, so we need to rescue these two guards. However, the floor is electrified. There's also a Chronicle of Arkham and a riddle in here. Again, I usually come in here when I'm doing all the Riddler stuff, which is just before the final boss. Unfortunately, well no, the timer doesn't start until you've done this bit.
Wow, that's a nice toy you got there, Babs. Can I...
Why does Batman always have the need to feel down with this thing? Right, so now we have 2 minutes to rescue the guards. So, cut this guy down. The floor will turn back on. So, be quick. That's what the other cryptographic sequencer thing is for. Well, no, that one deactivates the floor I'm standing on. The other one will turn off where the other guy is. But first...
My family's killer stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed him sane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange for his liberty, the state required only a signature. He talked about wanting to walk in a park, how he longed to feel fresh air on his face. And then he took my father's fountain pen and killed my secretary. As he was subdued, he screamed out, pleading for forgiveness, for pity. But I had none. I watched as guards beat him to a stain on the floor.
Does that mean the guards killed him, or they just knocked him out? He's barely made that with enough time. So that's Joker's poison gas. See, I'm wasting too much time here. Spoiler warning, I fail. I just narrowly fail. So close as well. But see, the number of circles indicates how difficult it is to hack. You'll see all the little orange circles. So deactivate one. This one's only one, so this one should be easy. Personally, I don't really find there's any difference. I find that I can deactivate like a 1 or 2 star one just as difficult as a 3 or 4 star one. I find it doesn't make any difference. Like, I'm able to hack the 5-star one in almost instantly. Here's Prometheus. Cut this guy down.
Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
We're trapped.
Yeah, no matter how much time you have left, she will change it to 30 seconds. Unfortunately, I went and hacked the wrong one. This is why I failed. Why did I hack this one again? Some of them are bright blue screens, others like a little light. I think that's what confused me. But it's like, that didn't do me any good, and neither did it show it turning this off, or me walking very slowly towards it. But like, this one's 5 stars. Look how quickly I hack it. Almost instantly. Unfortunately, it technically doesn't count until you're outside the room. So the gas gets out, and I guess we laugh to death.
Bye-bye, Beth.
And that's it. Well, we died. Joker won. Let's Play's over. No, not really. Alright, let's try doing this properly this time. Again, 5 stars, and look how quickly I hacked it. It doesn't make any difference. I find the power amplifier doesn't make that much of a difference. The range one, sure, but not the power one. God, the lighting can be terrible in this game sometimes. Look at this guy's face. Combined with the awful facial modules anyway,
I'll stop her.
the lighting can be quite ugly.
Good. Listen, I'll go try and get the ventilation system working. If you find her,
Right.
don't go
Come on,
easy.
these Joker teeth are annoying me. Shut up. Right, there is a question mark riddle just above that gas-filled room, but we can't get up there yet. So we'll be back here when we finish the game. I keep saying that. I'm going to get the Riddler stuff before facing Joker. I don't know why I keep saying finish the game, but right. Very first thing you do once you get the cryptographic sequencer is get both upgrades. Especially this one. You want that range amplifier. It's extremely helpful. I can't remember what it is that locks me out of the room. It's either that or I can get in there right now.
Patient's name is Victor Saz. For the record, the patient has transferred from Dr. Cassidy, who is on leave after the incident last week. Hello, Victor. Please, take a seat. Guards, you can leave us.
Sorry, Doctor. Warden's orders. I can't leave you alone with him.
I understand. Hello, Victor. How are you feeling today? Victor, I can't help you if you don't speak.
Depressed. Does that help you? Can you get into my mind, Doctor?
Why depressed?
I'm just thinking about the one that got away. The one I chose. I needed the mark. I want the mark!
I'm surprised he hasn't died of blood loss at this point. With how many scars he's got all over his body. I also never heard of Zaz until this game, but I could probably say that for a good chunk of the Batman villains. Again, all I know of Batman are the Arkham games and the live action films. That's it. Never read a comic, never seen an well, no, I've watched a few episodes of the animated series fairly recently. I can never remember how you're supposed to get this Riddler trophy. So I'm sort of going to be looking for it for a while and then just give up. I can never remember how you're supposed to get this thing. I'm sure the answer is very simple, but I can never remember what it is. It's on the other side, for certain. But we'll worry about it later. Come on, door. I mean, given where we are, these sorts of doors make sense. But I can't remember the way up there. And I never do. Going inside one of the cells is going to tell me anything either. Right, we have an interruption. Get out of the way. It says terrified, yet he runs towards you. Maybe he's just fearing for his life so much that he's just going to punch you. Well, no, he doesn't punch you, he jumps on you. Right, we are looking for Harley Quinn, but we won't be seeing her again until the next part. So, see you all then.